Thoughts and prayers are with everybody in Los Angeles. You know, when you see those wildfires, it's crazy to think that all the evacuations and Santa Ana winds came up. It'd been the first time in a decade in Palisades, the Pacific Palisades, where so many homes are lost. People had to evacuate. You know, you just so often than not, you know, sometimes people take stuff for granted, and you know, even though it's happening to people who, celebrities, and even everyone's being impacted. Samaritans, they're asking off-duty firefighters in Southern California to come and help. I mean, that thing is wild. I mean, when you see the extent, you know, and it puts life in perspective. So often than not, people take so much for granted. You don't really understand the totality. You don't really understand the dynamics and what you see, and until it happens, and it's like, this is no joke. This is real life situation. This is real life. We got to make choices and decisions, life altering. It just hits in such a way that you can't even imagine. I mean, you know, and it's tough to conjure up that kind of level of energy that is going on, but it is really happening in California. It's really a sad state of affairs. You know, when you look at it, it's like, wow. I mean, that really puts so much in perspective, where people have to make life-changing decisions, and it's like safety first, because all this other stuff is superficial. It don't really matter. Ain't it funny how we have these landslides and we have these mudslides and the different devastation that you see, and people only get serious when this happens. I'm like, why don't you treat people better? Why aren't you working together with the communities and people? Why does it take landfalls, landslides, you know, natural disasters, and lives being dependent on someone for you to understand that A, you don't own anything, B, it's not that serious to get all picky about things, and C, this is just the start. You're going to see a lot more of this, you know, and people got to do a better job of working together. You know, it hasn't been, you know, it's just like once they get through something, okay, we're over that and we're done. No, that's not how it works. Because for some people, their whole livelihood, that whole reality that's their whole being. That was their whole life. And this is a very serious situation that's going on in California, in Los Angeles and Southern California. Those fires